The journey begins with the consumer's dream, a perfect, sun-ripened tropical fruit. But to feed the global appetite, this dream must undergo a violent industrial awakening. Welcome to the mango processing battlefield. Outside, the pressure mounts. Hundreds of trucks form a queue, each carrying perishable cargo that has already begun to die. This is a race against time. Every hour delayed is money rotting in the sun. The intake bay is where the chaos begins. Hydraulic lifts tilt entire trailers, unleashing a yellow avalanche of 500 tons per day into receiving pits. The sound is a deafening roar of fruit hitting metal. From the pit, the fruit is hurried upward on massive incline conveyors. Coated in field dirt and sticky, caustic sap, this river of yellow must be processed immediately before fermentation sets in. Quality control technicians perform rapid triage on the moving line. They test sugar levels and acidity instantly. If the incoming load is too ripe, it's already vinegar, too underripe, and it lacks flavor. The holding bays are a temporary purgatory. Massive ventilation fans fight the fruit's natural respiration heat. This inventory must be cleared within 24 hours, or the entire warehouse will begin to rot. Forklift drivers, working in rapid shifts, feed the hungry hoppers nonstop. The pace is relentless. There is no time for gentle handling. The factory demands a constant, unbroken feed rate to maintain efficiency. The fruit leaves the dry intake and plunges into the wet section. This is the hydrotransport system, using moving water to gently but swiftly carry the mangoes to the next crucial stage, the purge. In the agitation washers, the fruit is subjected to a violent hydrothermal shock. Powerful jets and air blowers create a churning bath that beats the mangoes, stripping away field mud and sticky sap. Next, they endure the brush bed. High-speed rotating nylon bristles and high-pressure water sprays scour the skin, removing any remaining stubborn contaminants. The fruit must be surgically cleaned before proceeding. Many facilities utilize a hot water treatment tunnel. The fruit is submerged in 48 degrees Celsius water for several minutes. It's a mandatory steam bath designed to kill any fruit fly larvae hidden beneath the skin. Inside the tunnel, the heat penetrates the fruit's flesh. This is a critical control point. Failure to maintain temperature here could mean exporting pests, leading to international trade bans. Emerging from the heat, they are immediately shocked with a cold water deluge. This stops the cooking process and firms the flesh, preparing the mangoes for the most crucial human intervention, the sorting line. This is the human wall, the last line of defense. Dozens of workers scan a fast-moving river of fruit. Their eyes and hands are trained to spot imperfections that machines still cannot detect. The pace is grueling. A single rotten mango, if missed here, can ruin an entire batch of concentrate later down the line. Their hands move in a practiced, high-speed blur of quality control. The rejects, bruised, split, or rotting, are ruthlessly culled. This sad pile of mush is the cost of doing business, destined to become fertilizer or biogas, separated forever from the premium product. The survivors enter the automated grater. Mechanical rollers separate the fruit by diameter with ruthless precision. Uniformity is key for the automated peelers that await them in the next stage. The chaotic harvest is now tamed into organized streams of uniform product. The fruit is clean, sized, and ready for the most violent part of the entire operation, separation. The premium fruit ascends to the main processing hall. Here, the process splits into two distinct paths, depending on the final product. High-value frozen chunks or industrial commodity concentrate. For concentrate, the fruit goes straight into the destoning hell. Thousands of mangoes are fed into massive, vibrating stainless steel hoppers, the gateway to the pulping process. Inside, it's a violent centrifuge. Rotating paddles smash the fruit against sharp sieves. The engineering challenge is immense. Strip the flesh completely without crushing the bitter seed, which would ruin the flavor. The prize, a thick, vibrant yellow slurry of mango flesh and juice, is collected below. This viscous gold is the raw material for juices and concentrates worldwide. Simultaneously, stripped seeds and skins are ejected from the rear. This machine achieves in milliseconds what would take a human minutes, separating value from waste with brutal efficiency. The raw pulp is immediately refined. It passes through a finisher equipped with microscopic screens, removing fibrous strands and tiny skin particles to create a perfectly smooth, uniform puree. For the premium frozen chunks, the process is even more delicate. The fruit must be peeled perfectly. Sized mangoes enter the automated peeling hall, a marvel of robotic precision. Robotic arms, guided by sensors, trace the unique contours of each fruit. Razor-sharp blades shave off the skin in milliseconds, maximizing yield while minimizing damage to the delicate flesh. Machines aren't perfect. A team of skilled human trimmers follows the robots, performing lightning-fast touch-ups to ensure zero green skin remains on the premium fruit. This process generates an immense environmental challenge. Nearly 40% of every mango is waste. Mountains of slippery peels are continuously conveyed out of the facility, creating a massive logistical byproduct. The factory floor is a constant slip hazard. Sanitation crews work nonstop amid the running machinery, blasting away the sticky, sugary residue that threatens to gum up the works and endanger workers. To make chunks, the flesh must be separated from the stone manually. Skilled workers slice the two cheeks off the pit in seconds, placing the pristine fillets onto a dedicated conveyor for dicing. Before dicing, the cheeks pass under optical scanners. Cameras detect discolorations or remaining blemishes, and automated air jets blast any imperfect fillets off the line, ensuring uniform quality. The fillets enter the high-speed dicer. Inside, arrays of circular knives and a rotating cross-cut spindle spin at blinding speeds, ready to transform the fruit into precise geometric shapes. The result is instantaneous, a torrent of perfect 10 by 10 millimeter cubes. The blades move so fast they are invisible, executing millions of precise cuts per minute without mashing the delicate fruit. The cubes hit a vibratory spreader. This shaking table ensures the sticky fruit is spread into a single layer, preventing clumps. They must enter the freezer as individuals, not a frozen brick. Now, the narrative shifts from tropical heat to Arctic cold. The fruit enters the IQF, individually quick frozen, tunnel. The temperature plunges instantly to minus 40 degrees Celsius. Inside, they hit the fluidized bed. Sub-zero air blasts upward, making the cubes dance and levitate. They freeze instantly in mid-air, locking in nutrients and ensuring they remain separate pieces. They emerge as rock-hard, frozen yellow gravel. The sticky, delicate fruit is now a durable industrial commodity, ready to be shipped anywhere on the planet without spoiling. The frozen chunks are elevated to a computerized multi-head weigher. This machine calculates the exact combination of pieces needed to achieve the target weight for each bag with incredible accuracy. The product drops into high-speed bagging machines. In a fraction of a second, film is formed into a bag, filled with the exact weight of frozen mango, sealed and cut. The final hurdle is safety. Every bag passes through metal detectors and X-ray scanners, searching for any microscopic contaminants before they can reach a consumer. Robotic arms take over the final packing, loading bags into cartons with relentless speed and precision. The chaotically harvested fruit is now fully standardized, packaged, and ready for the global cold chain. To create concentrate, water must be removed. The pulp enters a multi-stage evaporator, a towering cathedral of stainless steel, steam, and vacuum pressure. Meanwhile, the mango puree path heads to massive holding tanks. This single-strength pulp, currently about 14 degrees Brix of natural sugar, is about to undergo radical transformation. Under intense vacuum, the pulp boils at low temperatures, around 60 degrees Celsius, preserving the flavor while rapidly evaporating the water. It's a delicate balancing act of physics and food science. Digital sensors monitor the Brix, the sugar content, in real time. We watch as natural pulp at 14 Brix is condensed into a thick 28 Brix concentrate. The result is a thick, viscous sludge, intensely sweet and flavorful. It flows like slow-moving lava. The water is gone. Only the essence of the mango remains. Before packaging, the concentrate must be sterilized. It passes through a flash cooler, where it is superheated for mere seconds to kill bacteria, then instantly crash back to ambient temperature to protect the color. The product enters the aseptic filling zone. Here, in a sterile environment, massive 200-liter drums lined with multi-layer silver bags are filled. This is how the world trades mango in industrial drums of goo. The drums are sealed against the outside world and labeled with tracking data. This barrel of concentrate is now shelf-stable for years, ready to become juice in Europe or soda in North America. The finished products, both frozen and concentrate, must move immediately to storage. The cold chain cannot be broken. Inside the Sub-Zero warehouse, the scale is humbling. Millions of dollars worth of frozen fruit are stacked 5 stories high in a state of suspended animation, waiting for demand. Meanwhile, the aseptic drums of concentrate are stored in massive ambient warehouses. They don't need refrigeration, making them the preferred currency for the global beverage industry.
Ready for distribution.
The final stage is export. Pallets are loaded into refrigerated shipping containers set to Arctic temperatures. A single 40-foot container can hold $50,000 worth of frozen mango.
Yeah, you're good. Set it down.
Sealed and tagged, the container begins its journey. The fruit that was hanging on a tree just yesterday is now locked in a mobile freezer, headed for a port. From the port, these containers join the global trade network, crossing oceans to supply supermarkets and food manufacturers on every continent. The journey ends here, in the frozen aisle of a supermarket thousands of miles away. The frozen chunks become part of your premium ice cream or morning smoothie blend. And the concentrate in those industrial drums is reconstituted, diluted, and sweetened to become the juice in your breakfast carton. Back at the source, there is no rest. The mango season is short and intense. The factory runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to process the harvest before it rots. The only pause is for sanitation. Crews wage a nightly war against sugar and bacteria, blasting the machines clean with high-pressure water and chemicals to reset the stage for tomorrow's chaos. It starts as a ticking time bomb in an orchard. It passes through fire, blades, and sub-zero winds. The chaos of a harvest is tamed into a standardized billion-dollar commodity. This is the industrial magic behind your morning smoothie. The mountains of peel and seed don't just disappear. They are fed into massive anaerobic digesters. Here, bacteria break down the organic waste, generating methane gas to help power the factory's boilers. While the factory roars, the lab is silent. Microbiologists culture samples from every batch, hunting for pathogens like Salmonella or E. coli. If a sample fails here, tons of product are destroyed immediately. Machines break. In this corrosive environment of acid and sugar, bearings seize and belts snap. Maintenance crews are the unsung heroes, performing emergency surgery on the line to keep the yellow river flowing. The machines don't sleep, and neither does the workforce. As the sun rises, the night shift clocks out, exhausted. A fresh battalion of workers clocks in to take their place on the line. Miles away, the cycle resets. The sun rises over the orchards, ripening the next wave of fruit. The harvest waits for no one, and the pressure on the factory will begin all over again within the hour. High above the floor, the control room monitors the heartbeat of the plant. Every temperature spike, every stoppage, every liter of juice is tracked digitally. It is a game of efficiency played on screens. From this single point, the mangoes conquer the world. The frozen chunks go to smoothie chains in California. The concentrate goes to juice bottlers in Germany. A local fruit becomes a global currency. Ultimately, it comes down to this: a single, perfect cube of fruit, preserved at the peak of ripeness, suspended in time, delivering the taste of the tropics to anyone, anywhere, at any time. Or a glass of liquid gold. The industrial hell of noise, heat, and speed exists solely to create this moment of simple, sweet perfection. This is the hidden world behind the label. From ripe chaos to frozen order. This is inside the mango processing hell.
Diagnostics show a recurring fault on the actuator.
Let's run the sequence test again and monitor the vibration.